Hi everybody, back. Never mind this over here. Well, I'll get with that in a second. So, let me turn on my counter. I'm undergoing an academic study here. That's weird. Why are you acting? So I have counters for the number of times we hear the word boy said by anyone, and the number of times I've died. I've died a lot because I'm playing this on the hardest difficulty. So that's it's been a rough road, but I think I'm kind of over a hump, but I'm sure it'll get rough again. Also, the reason holy cow, that was loud. Oh my gosh. So I'm holding a candle because I'm going to activate candle cam. I'll give you one guess as to what that is. It's a camera pointed at a candle. Because God of War seems like it could use the like cozy atmosphere of a candle. It's kind of a candle game. I gotta trim the wick here, though. Bet you didn't think you'd see a stream with a wick trim in it. What kind of shirt is that? It's like a graphic sweatshirt. There's an artist that I followed on Twitter and Instagram that had really, really cool designs, and then sold some shirts. Yeah, it is a long sleeve sweatshirt, basically. Okay. Let me just finish the story, going back for all the Valkyries. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. That's the goal. Once I kind of finish the game and get some good gear. A second. All right, let me adjust my camera positioning here. What's the lighter called again? Oh, this like I don't know. It's like a USB cattle prod thingy. It doesn't have a name on it, but I think I just found it on Amazon or something like that. Okay, must position candle in such a way that it won't set my webcam on fire. And won't set my monitor on fire. Doing both those things at the same time can be a little challenging. Okay. Hey, what's up, Loofbox? How are you doing? There, isn't that nice? It's like you're getting ready for a nice bath. That's just cozy. Down a little bit. Let's get some good angles going here. I think I need to pull focus on that too. Here we go. There we go. Cozy. Using keyboard or controller. You know, I've actually swapped back and forth. And it's... I think I'm just going to go with controller. There were some control aspects I'd hoped would get easier on mouse and keyboard, but I kind of discovered that there are certain things that are just sort of baked into the game engine, and that having mouse control doesn't really liberate you to like look around faster. I think that's the big thing. As I was hoping that I could just whip the mouse and look in given directions, but there's like Kratos kind of has a max turning speed, and the camera is also sort of locked to a cone behind Kratos. So the game, on a fundamental and mechanical level, is sort of built around being on a controller. So once I kind of understood that, once I was like, oh, it's kind of like Resident Evil 4, basically. That's when I was like, okay. Well, I learned it just to learn it, but now I think I'm going to go back to controller, because it just kind of feels better. I guess a mouse keyboard, you'd still have pretty accurate axe throwing. Oh yeah, I don't know if I want to do this right now. This part was super hard. Super difficult when I tried to play it before. Playing Horizon Zero Dawn on PC and using a controller. Feels it's the best since it was originally a PS exclusive. That's true. Yeah, I need to put some more time in it, right? I need to give it a more proper shake, I think. Did I try this? I think I tried this. And in an uncharacteristic bit of wisdom, I did give up. Or said, I'll come back later. But yeah, this PC port is just so divine. The only thing that's still a bit weird is the button prompts.
If there's even a chance. Don't you want to see Mom again?
Of course She is gone, Atreus. You must accept this.
I do, but to see her again. Just one more time.
Why do you believe him? You do not know him or who he was. All of this is sinister.
He wants to see someone he loved again. I understand how that feels. I don't think there's anything sinister about it.
Hope is blinding your instincts, boy.
So here's the thing. I did see a comment on a recent God of War VOD that said I missed a boy. I'm going to add another boy to make up for that boy. So here came that boy. But that's the first boy of the night. May there be many more. Or what's up here? When gods die, they go to the super afterlife? I mean, I guess they go to Hades, or they did in Greece. Maybe the afterlife is different in every region. Is that a Dark Soul?
Ah, more of those.
You watching Platinum End? Is that the new JoJo's? I'm actually not. I haven't caught up on JoJo. I need to, like, find a time. I need to dedicate some JoJo time. I'm gonna have to remember the controls. Oh, right. These are the explodey boys. These guys suck. Oh dear. I thought that got me. Ooh! Ah. Okay, it's gonna take me a minute to revive. Platinum End was made by the creators of Death Note. It's not in the same universe, but it's really good. Oh! My bad. It sounded like it was gonna be a JoJo's season. No, I'm not familiar with it. I'll have to check it out. I did like Death Note for a while. I think fell off somewhere in season 2. I fall off of shows real easily. It doesn't take a lot to buck me off, really.
Ah, I can read what this says now. But it's a name. Here, Drifle. Whoa! The name made it light up.
It's the name of one of the Valkyries. That's quite curious.
Oh, the JoJo season now is Stone Ocean? Gotcha. I'm still in Stardust Crusaders, somewhere. Ooh. Okay, that's good. Stun wore off.
Need more time.
I didn't target that well, but still. Gotta be another wave, right?
Yeah?
Oh, no, that's it. Lucky. Okay, that was a good warm-up. Some mistakes, but that's not so bad. Yeah, Loofbox, you're very much right about that. A lot of series. I guess it's the Western style of producing series. Well, no, anime is pretty guilty about this too, but sort of going beyond any kind of original scope, and it being pretty obvious that it's just like, just kind of trying to find ways forward, keep people interested and entertained. I guess that's the name of the game. I don't know, I feel like in something, if it's like a serial, something like Shonen Jump show, then from the drop, you know that it's meant to just go forever. Happens in anime a lot, yeah. It's notorious for it. In some ways, it's kind of interesting, because then you just get to see... I guess there's no,
Did you see something?
there's no expectation.
That tower.
I see no tower.
Maybe I'm seeing things.
The stories can just, like, change. Change focus. Do whatever they want. There's sort of, there's more experimentation, maybe, within that model. That was a rift thingy. Nice to see that the health bars aren't purple anymore. Wonder if I caught a last God of War stream or not now. Maybe. I have level 4 gear now, which is going to help a lot. Samurai Spartan, thank you for the prime. Let's see. Man, what should I do? Devourer, is that a Valkyrie? Maybe I should go get these bones. Do a little side quest. No, I'm gonna do story stuff. That's what I'm gonna do. Alright. Oh, okay. That's in the middle. Alright. Candle's relaxing the ever-loving piss out of me. I'm glad to hear it. Yes, this is, I want to make sure I over-deliver with every stream. No matter what. You should get your stream value. In this case, you get 2 relaxing streams.
Ooh, Tyr's vault is behind that magical lock.
Crisp and beautiful God of War footage. A relaxing candle. And just calm anime talk. I'm behind on my animes though. I was thinking about finally doing a Gunpla stream, but it was either that or Crystals, and Crystals won. And then I won. Feels good, man. But yeah, I got my baby Gundam over here, RX-78-2, entry grade, ready to be snipped and assembled. Maybe gently filed.
Another one of these.
Already open.
It's Tyr, but the middle panel is missing. Wait, I thought Tyr was a god, not a giant.
Aye, but he was loved by everyone, including the giants. Other than me, he was the only one they gifted with their special sight. Hey, I wonder if the giants left a triptych about me somewhere, too.
The one from Target. I do have that tab open still. I have to find other things.
Go ahead.
Actually, come look.
I have to meet a cart minimum to get it.
That is not
You've
necessary.
taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
Ooh. Russ Fry, I don't smoke cigarettes. So.
Atreus.
Oh,
Come
none.
on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I know how to read, boy. Just not this tongue.
You're halfway there already then. Okay, so the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods, some animals.
Wait.
some- Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
Not that. Do you smell something?
Break Fear the Only? Hello?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good one.
You ruined everything! I earned that fucking hammer! But now, everyone's gonna think I only got it because Magni's gone. It'll be a joke! But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, it's true. But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father! Whoops. I think I broke him.
He was a little Spartan rage, a little baby rage. Oh wow! If you don't, if you don't freak out in time, you just die. Interesting. I didn't know that would happen. Well, I guess that counts as a death, huh? Ding. One day, I'm just gonna hit my stride,
Come look.
and that boy counter is gonna take off,
That is not
You've
necessary.
taught me so much. Let me teach you something.
and then I won't look as
Atreus,
Come
challenged.
on. You already speak it. Learning to read won't be that hard.
I
Oopsies
know how to
poopsies.
read, boy. Just not
There,
this
see?
tongue.
It was a free one.
You're halfway there already then. Okay. So the runes represent a lot of different things. Some gods. Some animals.
Wait,
Some... Oh, am I going too fast? Sorry.
not that. Do you smell something?
Yeah, I do. Smells like... rain?
Right now it's a 1 to 2 boy death ratio. Yeah, I gotta work on those numbers. Those are not good numbers.
Everything. I earned that fucking hammer.
Don't worry.
But now,
Q1 is going to be very good for Law Dog Gamer Enterprises.
he's gone. It'll be a joke. But if I kill you, no one's gonna laugh at me. Oh, are you dumb? That your father's doing? Or did you get it from your mum? She's stupid and ugly.
Shut up! You don't know anything about my mother.
Oh, it's true. But I'm gonna get to know you really well. You're gonna be my new brother. Right after I finish killing your father!
Alright, I'm gonna hit it this time.
I think I broke him.
Gonna click these sticks and play a video game.
No. Stay back!
Love the music.
No! No! This isn't over!
Brother, the boy.
Atreus,
You have to get into Freya quickly. There's no other way.
Oh, you're right. Thank you, werewolf. Was indeed a boy. Hope there's a YouTube video of all God of War cutscenes to get lore quick. Oh, I'm sure. People dice up video game like long plays all sorts of ways. It's kind of great. It's just a rolling archive of basically every video game, preserved in loving detail.
Take the boat. Freya's isn't far.
Did that with Halo a few years ago? Yeah? Like you made a video or you just watched an all cutscenes video? It's almost Blades time. Oh yeah, okay. That's kind of when you have all the tools, right? The blades are kind of the last exploration ability you get. Am I wrong about that? I think is there one more kind of arrow? No, it's just the two.
Odin's eye is on you, brother. Especially now that you've taken to killing his kin. Freya's forest is a blind spot for him. This is our smartest move. And if anyone can heal him, it's her.
What is happening to him?
I've seen it in mortals that some conflict of the mind expresses itself as an ailment of the body. Never in a god. But a god believing himself mortal. I can only imagine. We're almost there.
Conflict of the senses is like the closest they get to explaining why he's sick. And it's just something to do with his godhood. It's interesting how vague they are about that. Deputy Donut, great name. But yeah, like, I remember when I got the blades and like you get the classic combos and stuff, and I was like, oh, okay. They, like, by the end of it, it does actually step a bit closer to classic God of War. A bit. Even if it is just in visibility only. But it's nice to see like the big twirl around jump with the twin blade slam and stuff. It's like, oh, Kratos is back. Dr. Beef Chunk, thank you for the sub. Oh, that's a good name too. Oh yeah, there's supposed to be mods for this game too. I've seen some posts about like you could just take Kratos' beard and mustache away.
The serpent.
Just make him total dad. I haven't really looked myself. I should take a peek. I want to give him dad bod. I want him to have a big like jiggle physics tummy. You think Kratos is the world serpent? Explain. Explain what you mean. I feel like they're pretty distinctly different characters.
The fever burns hotter. He is shaking.
It's serious. We must hurry.
Deputy Donut says the name came from a drunk man I talked to one night on the street. Good times. I know exactly what you mean. I've had some weird and very memorable conversations with random drunk people.
Open the door! We need your help!
There's one dude who identified himself as Cable.
Woman, do you hear me? It is urgent!
Talked about how like
I'm still a god.
his best friend's girlfriend
The boy has fallen ill!
like seduced him or whatever.
Freya!
And I was like, nah, dude, I'm pretty sure you just banged your best friend's girl. I don't think.
Inside.
I don't know. He seemed like kind of a crappy dude.
Boy's true
And
nature.
he was kind of telling me weird details about stuff. Strange situation.
I did this to him.
Oh, there was a boy. Thank you. Got distracted thinking about Cable.
Of course.
He was wearing a Matthew McConaughey bandana.
Ingredient found only in Helheim.
Oh, there were two
keeper that protects
boys.
The bridge of the damned. I need its heart.
Hell.
The realm of the dead. Do you know it?
Were there two?
This one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Oh, Freya said it too? Okay.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay
Love those,
buried.
love those musical
Before, doesn't
musical
matter.
overtures. They're so good.
This boy is not your past,
Huh?
he is your son. And he needs his father.
Should watch Critical's watch of the secret space program that Oki guy did. That is such a.
When you are there, do not under any
don't understand that
circumstances
sentence.
cross the bridge.
I need to watch Critical watching something else.
Understand?
Boy,
Himalaya.
Oh,
You
this
must
is it.
through my
taken
garden is
off.
a path leading to my boat. Take it. Return home. Dig up your past. Do whatever you need to do. Just bring me back the Bridgekeeper's heart, and your son may survive.
Oh, Atreus is saying that the world serpent is familiar somehow. I think that's suggesting it's
last
Loki's
spoke,
son.
I was
No. You were right to distrust the word of a god. No need to explain. Not to me, not for that. I will keep him safe. That's a mother's promise.
Trying to remember why you go to Helheim. Yeah, It's tough because since it's all wrapped in myth, Freya can just pretty much make up whatever she wants. You need to go get the magic flower.
All places. You all right, brother?
I will do what I must. Leave me be.
As you wish.
Oh, hold on a minute. You could also watch the Oki video themselves. It's just an abridged version that Critical watched. The Secret Space Program is this group of people who claim they're all reincarnated space warriors and ancient samurai and stuff. Alright. That sounds cool. That sounds pretty rad. I'll get in my flower boat. God, this game's gorgeous. Here, I'll just pull up a tab for Secret Space Program. Alright. Sounds like a good watch. Oh, this part's rad. I don't want to talk over it.
Athena. Get out of my head.
No, Russ, I didn't read, sorry, any comics that came between 3 and this. Are there actually comics that cover the gap? That's interesting. Went to Egypt first, before here. That's the start of the comic. Huh. Did he manage to not kill anyone in Egypt? Maybe I should just read the comic. Is it hard to find if I just, like, search God of War comic? I'll bring it up. Man, this looks so baller and, like, high frame rate. Ah, that's the most beautiful thing. It's just how buttery smooth this game is. I just can't get tired of looking at it. It's so much more buttery in some ways than a lot of other games, and I don't know why. I get little, like, hitches and glitches in other games, but this one is just... it's just smooth chocolate. Oh, the Shenmue anime comes out tonight? Is the whole series releasing at once? Yeah, Gary, I'm playing on PC. It is a wonderful, wonderful PC port. One of the best, really. Oh, particles. This is Shenmue anime. How does that work? You know, the wonderful plot of Shenmue that everyone loves so much. That was weird. Why did it bounce off? Ow! I'm really bad at this. Oh, because they're icy boys. Some of them are icy.
Left flank!
But yeah, I mean, as like if they just take the story beats literally, then it's a pretty average like Kung Fu Revenge story, which could be fun, I guess, as an anime. But the thing, yeah, certainly the thing that I identify with Shenmue is all of its weird quirk, which is pretty tied to it being a video game. You can't. I would love if the show were actually just a weirdo going around making people feel awkward and working a job, like doing forklift races. These guys aren't really hurting me that much, which is nice. They're really not hurting me at all. It's weird. Yeah, forklift filler episodes? That would be awesome. Just a long shot of Ryu waiting in front of a convenience store, like a whole episode of Ryu just standing on a Japanese street corner while people walk by, listening to his Walkman. And it's just like the sound of people walking by and whatever cheesy 80s rock track he's listening to. That would be an actual Shenmue show. And everyone would be like, why is it like this? Who made this? Who thought this was a good idea? This is boring. Some real like David Lynch shit. Just 5 minutes of somebody just standing on a corner, waiting for the bus. I'm saying that David Lynch needs to direct a Shenmue movie is what I'm saying.
From behind!
That sounds too experimental. It is. I mean, out of any company to do something like that, it would be Adult Swim. But I don't think even they would make a full series on a meme, basically. I mean, I guess truly that is the best thing about Shenmue, is how trolly lol meme it can be sometimes. It's like self-serious, but the world it creates, the world that it simulates, has a very bizarre, quirky feel. Kind of similar to like Oblivion, with the way that NPCs will act and behave. They all just seem like 5 IQ bugs, just sort of bonking around this silly world. I think they will meme a bit, but it won't take away from it all. It'll be interesting. It'll be interesting to see how like self-aware and referential the series will be of the actual experience of playing the game, not the intended experience of playing the game. I guess that's what I'm really curious about. Yeah, reuse a plastic bag in the wind. Man, very well said. Just goes to parking lots, does kung fu to clear his head. Wanders around dead-eyed, asking for sailors. It's great. Roblem, thank you for the resub. It's not gonna be like the game. I've seen the trailer. It's gonna be an action-packed beat-em-up show. Yeah, I hope the beat-em-ups are good. The game was a pretty straightforward, like, karate thing. Not the flashiest martial arts moves, really. If it makes Shenmue any kind of, like, bankable property, though, I'm okay. I like Shenmue 3 quite a bit. For better and worse, I think it actually managed to capture the spirit of 1 and 2. Yeah, this scene is so good. I'm all about, like, games acknowledging their past in-universe in cool ways. Metroid was always really cool about that. Zelda does that sometimes.
There's nowhere you can hide, Spartan. Put as much distance between you and the truth as you want. It changes nothing. Pretend to be everything you are not. Teacher, husband, father. But there is one unavoidable truth you will never escape. You cannot change. You will always be a monster.
Look at that fire!
I know. But I am your monster no longer.
So good. And they give you a fight, like, oh, so they have you do the fight against these enemies without the upgrade. And then they make you do, or they have you do a fight against a ton of them with the right weapons. And it's just a wonderful way to illustrate what these weapons are for like AoE fights and against this particular element type. Super smart. Super, super smart. There's so much smart design in this game. Okay. But I'm gonna buy some upgrades before I get to it. I think I can just get all these. Yeah, that launcher, classic. Oh, there's a quick turn, that's right. All right. I thought I could get away with it. Man, every time I try for it. Ow! Ow! Stop it! Oh boy. Oh, I can't move. Can't move. Okay, there we go. Jeez. When you get frosted, they can just wombo combo you. Ah, fuck, man. Okay. What the? I think you can get through that. Whew.
My, yes, those blades will serve quite well in Helheim. Now, I believe I see a door to the realm between realms over there, in your own front yard, no less. Take the shortcut back to the realm travel temple, then on to Helheim, yeah?
Yeah. I don't remember the name, but the ability that claps the blades together horizontally, like the tong, and then shooting out a wave. I'm pretty sure that's a runic attack, or it might be a pommel. Yeah, it's an ability, right? I don't think I have it yet, but I will keep a lookout for it. Cause yeah, I remember that being cool as hell. Whenever I played the game the first time. Ugh, gotta scrounge around for some. Gotta get some crystals. Yet again, crystals remain the exact thing you want to pick up. They remain the ultimate. Crystals. It's what gamers crave. Oh, it's called it's called God of War Fallen God. 4 issues. Okay. I'm intrigued. Exactly, Compaticus.
Well, I'm pretty sure you weren't talking to me back there. Anything you'd like to get off your chest, brother? I can assure you I'm unsurpassed in keeping confidences. Well, you know where to find me. And for the record, I'd already guessed you were Greek. Athena? Dead giveaway.
I thought there was God of War 2018 coming with him and Atreus before this story. Huh. I didn't know there were so many. Champion, I've never gotten the Infinity Gauntlet. Excuse me. So do you plan on getting all the upgrades? I want to try to.
What are those?
I want this to be my 100% run.
Gotta be a fair.
Ultimate completion.
No,
Ultimate victory.
nor will it ever be.
Son, my brother and me created Mjolnir for the big idiot. I know from quality. And them special.
Yeah, Brock's memeing on us.
Little turd.
He is full of ill.
No. What happened? Aesir?
No. The fault is mine. And my responsibility to make it right.
No. We all gotta take responsibility sometime. Huh? Say, what can I do to help him? I can do things.
When
I should tackle
he took his blades back and embraced his past,
Work here.
was reminded of his past. Now he has to take responsibility.
All right.
The life that he put down, he's forced back into.
In such a hurry.
The realm of the dead.
Helheim? Shit, this is serious. Don't worry. I'll be keeping my eye on you.
I want a Chaos Blade. Upgrade. Ooh. Can you use a Resurrection Stone when Atreus isn't with you? Oh, I got level 5. That's why. That's why everything is nice and killable now. Can I not craft blade pommels yet? Hmm. I guess not. Can't really do a whole lot of anything. Remember what, I think I've upgraded my talisman all the way too. Let me make sure. No? Oh, I forgot that that's the one I'm wearing. Maybe I need to see if there's a better talisman. Let's see here. Refresh all runic attacks, has passive effect, increases runic when runic attacks on cooldown. Wait. If your runic attacks on cooldown, why would you need runic increased? Okay. I don't think I'm going to get to level 6. So upgrading this more seems like it's not necessarily going to be worth the resources, but I don't have anything else to upgrade, really. Throwing the axe counts as a runic attack. Ah, didn't know that. Thank you. Okay, just looking through the, making sure that there's not anything I'm missing. Also trying to remind myself if I need to. Oh hell yeah, that's so good. Shield slam. I love doing that. The secondary shield bong. When I played this before, I had a talisman that gave me a nice shield bong, which was really cool. Jilly, thank you for the resub. How you doing? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. Just got this game on PC and I love it. Yeah, it's so good, right? It's so good. It's so good. Oh, here. Take care of the Valkyries in this run. That's the plan. That's the plan. We'll see if... The only way that won't happen is if I just run out of time or get distracted or something, but... Ultimate Domination 100% collection. That's what I'm going for. Watching this is making me want to re-download this on my PS5. It's always the right call. And it runs at 60 FPS on PS5. They gave it an FPS boost. It's pretty nice. I played it a bit on PS5, but then they announced it for PC and I was like, okay, that's that then. It would be next level if Sony would allow you to cross-save. I'm kind of hoping that their acquisition of Bungie will give them the tools to do that. Kind of chase functional parity with Microsoft. Because they definitely sounded pretty, or Jim Ryan specifically sounded pretty bullish on PC.
And it's done. We really are doing this.
Get a good camera angle on this. The room looks so cool. Do you only get a giant laser the first time? Oh, there it is. Yeah. So good! I love that it's just all liquid butter frame rate. Oh. Plan on replaying this before Ragnarok comes out? Yeah, Dint, that's what I'm doing. I'm excited for Ragnarok. I mean, really, anything Santa Monica puts out after this game. Really before this game, but for sure after this game.
I'll be watching your back.
I like how there's no conversation bubble when when Atreus isn't around. Call him a pimple flap.
Let me take this moment to tell you that what you are about to do is absolutely insane. Not even Odin can survive this.
I talked about the Bungie Sony stuff already. Well, we produced an episode of Inside Games about it. I put in most of my high-level commentary there, I guess. I'm excited. It seems like everybody gets what they want, which is the best kind of acquisition / partnership. Oh, Tim, you watched The Lighthouse today? Solid flick.
Is this the bridge Freya spoke of?
No, we're still on the Realm Travel Bridge. We're after the Bridge of the Damned. The dead use it to cross into their permanent home, the city of Helheim. The bridgekeeper who minds admission, he's the one we want. Just follow this bridge. Should lead us straight to him.
Easy.
You know, I'd really hope never to see this place again.
Oh yeah, is this where you have to start carrying around the charges with your blades? Kind of get into that environmental puzzling. I think Sony will put the sequel on the project's put the sequel on the Project Spartacus. What's Project Spartacus? I heard there were EA acquisition rumors, or was I really just drunk? Well, I mean, so there's all sorts of acquisition rumors since companies have been being consolidated like mad lately, and everyone in the know is sort of saying that there's going to be more acquisitions in 2022. It's basically just a free-for-all now. Everyone's like, but what about this? What about that? So anything seems likely now. I guess from a hyper business standpoint, you look at companies' market caps, you look at their like percentage share that's sold out as stock, how much they own versus how much is being traded. Some companies are in the position of being taken over, some are not. Some have a lot of cash sitting around, which makes a company harder to sort of acquire. But Microsoft was willing to just roll a cannon up and fire money at it. So, yeah, that's what makes it tough, is that you could, in the past, make some educated guesses about which companies are good acquisition targets and which ones are not, but it doesn't seem like any price tag is not worth paying anymore, which is pretty wild. Yeah, ever since Microsoft, it seems like everyone is rumored. Well, I mean, the Activision deal is so massive. So huge. Well, here we go. Trying to get bong. Oh wait, no. Well, there's a bong. There's a bong. Slight bong. Mini bong. Could be bongier. Not gonna lie. I don't know if it's really worth the hack silver to go around and break all those. Can there be items in pots? I can't remember.
One of the many reasons we went back for those blades.
Oh, thought Project Spartacus was PlayStation response to Game Pass. Maybe I'm wrong. Oh, maybe. I actually haven't heard that code name before, but I mean, to my knowledge, there's no information about it at all. It was just like a rumor from an anonymous source saying they're working on it, but that's it. And then again, you can probably assume that they're working on it. Companies work on a lot of stuff. Not all of it is ever public knowledge. I think especially when it comes to big companies, they're always looking at different models. They're always looking at if they can like adapt a model that exists. But anyway, I didn't know it had a name, or that it had a rumored name. That's pretty interesting. And I mean, technically, PlayStation Now is what it is, or what it was supposed to be. Anyway, sorry. Let me see your original question then. Oh, I see what you mean. The sequel to Destiny? Destiny 3 on Project Spartacus? If they made it exclusive to that, they would be explicitly contradicting what they said in the acquisition, which is that Bungie will remain independent. They're not a PlayStation Studios brand. And that they will stay multi-platform. Destiny will continue to operate on all the services it's currently on, and will continue to operate on other services in the future. I guess if you really wanted to, you could interpret that as being like, as a someday not including Xbox or PC, but they seem to have... Jesus Christ, stop it. Fuck. Okay, great. Once they freeze you enough, you just can't block. They just don't let you. But they seem to have worded everything as explicitly as possible to indicate that, yeah, Bungie will continue publishing on every platform. So, and if they're operating independently, it's in their interest. I think they're... Like, if Bungie were a PlayStation Studios company now...
One of the many reasons we went back for those blades.
That would be a more reasonable thing to think, that there might be some exclusivity in the future, but... Damn it. See, it like ultra freezes you when they grab you. Holy cow, that's really bad. What the? Why are you moving so slow? But anyway, the fact that they're not PlayStation Studios, I think they've been as explicit as they can be in indicating that they're their own wing inside Sony. I think they're under PlayStation, but they're not in PlayStation Studios. Great. Fuck, I can't block! Doesn't make any sense to buy them and not have some exclusive content. Well, the exclusive content, I guess, would be the media properties. That'll certainly get produced in Sony's studios. But it makes sense to acquire them because they have their own revenue flow. So they make money on Xbox platforms. It still goes to Sony. Now, yeah, they could drive more value to their PlayStation brand by making it platform exclusive, but I mean, it really sounds like from the deal that they struck that Sony's okay with Bungie operating as it does, delivering all the money, and then collaborating with PlayStation Studios. I mean, they talked about Destiny's experience running service games too, and those can be platform exclusive. So in that way, they they own the tech, so they can make PlayStation Studios games that borrow from Destiny's infrastructure and technological backing. God, this is terrible. Fuck. I have to rush those projectile dudes. Because, man, if they just get to shoot at me, I can't do anything. Crazy. Oh, I died. Could Sony buy Konami? See, I mean, sure. Yeah, the answer probably, but I don't know that Konami is in a position of being bought. They're still doing pretty good. In the United States, at least, we tend to think that Konami just fell off the map because they don't release, like, AAA products anymore. But,
Use the fire of your blades to burn away that hell's brat. See that?
but they still have pretty good revenues. They still earn money.
Those blades.
They do okay in the business sectors that they mostly move in, which is like gaming now. But yeah, Russ, no, you're not wrong. Sometimes in business, acquisitions are dick measuring, but not this one. That's not how Sony operates. They never have. If you're implying that that's why this acquisition went through. Jeez. Yeah, Konami does like gambling stuff. Pachinko and slots. I mean, they make some slot machines you've probably seen in the United States. Yeah, people resent Pachinko, but then, I don't know. Honestly, I don't see a whole lot of difference between Pachinko and like other games that are popular. Like very RNG based, kind of turn your brain off and have fun games. To me, this is gonna be a hot take. You guys prepare yourselves, put on your oven gloves, your UV gloves. I don't think there's that much difference between like Pachinko and multiplayer Call of Duty or like Warzone or something like that. There's skill involved for sure, but it's a lot of randomness. It's a lot of like sound design that makes it feel good, or something like Hearthstone. There's enough to it that makes it. Man, I'm getting wrecked. There's enough to it that makes it feel like it's not that, but it's kind of just that. I think Hearthstone's probably better than Warzone. Frick! You cannot. Gosh, you can't get through that. Oh. Makes me wonder what studio Sony was really targeting. Wait, hold on. I want to say the same, but if you look at their last AGM meeting, there wasn't even a need for this hinted. Activision probably made them immediately go to market. No, I don't think so. No, Russ, things don't happen that fast, especially when it's like tens of billions of dollars. There's such a desire to like link those in a narrative, but when it comes to acquisitions, the timing was coincidental. There are larger market forces that mean that there are more acquisitions happening, but I think the announcement of the two aren't connected.
Use the fire of your blades to burn away that hell's.
I mean, I think
many reasons.
What is it? Jim Ryan even explicitly said that they've been working on this for months. Yeah, Tony C. That was in the games industry interview. Now, they're probably courting a lot of businesses, and what can happen is, since Microsoft and Sony are both trying to acquire businesses, they're like competing with each other really, for pricing and stuff. So those companies ask around, that's for sure. Which one? I'm trying to remember what Quick Turn is. Frig.
Watch your back.
What is Quick Turn on a controller? I can't remember. Gotta figure this out. Yeah, I don't. To some extent, while Konami does have control of a lot of IP that I'm sure people would like seeing utilized better, I don't see a necessarily huge problem with Konami being like, you know what? Sometimes I wonder if they were just like, trying to serve this audience is frustrating. Because they have expectations, and they have expectations set by other products that can outspend us in the same market. Whereas if we just make some really addictive like casino games, we make a lot of money, everyone's happy. Don't have to worry about the gamers. Is D-pad down? Is D-pad down? Thank you. I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead now. Now that I got grabbed. Oh! I'm so frozen! Can't see. I really want to kill at least one of them. Cannot get a break here. This is such a rough one. Hey, what's up, Dave Dallas? Book pulls? Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
Use the fire of your blades to see that.
I don't know. Do you have those by default? Oh, you do. Okay. Fucking what? Oh, there were two of them. Okay. Slowly figuring this out. No! I'm just sitting over there. Yeah, Umbra, I think that's a pretty valid point, too. If people want Konami to, like, reboot their series in the most expensive, most perfect way, and I think they pretty much showed that they're not super interested in that, or don't think that that's a viable business, or something. They had a series of, pretty rough knocks in the Generation 7 era. Just AAA games they invested heavily in that just didn't play out. What do you think of the FAA&G companies coming for market share? It's definitely a threat. I don't know what that stands for. Oh. Some of the most prominent companies in the tech sector? Companies is coming for. You mean like Amazon and Google and stuff? Okay. Ugh, damn it. Gotcha. Yeah, I'm not super fond of that. Because they don't all seem to be good faith attempts. Like, there doesn't seem to be any desire to, like, fuck, I can't move. I can't move. The second I take one hit, I take them all. Because you get frozen. And then you can't block. Like, you're just in hit stun the whole time. Gosh. Yeah, I think they stand to capture a pretty significant audience chunk. So far, that hasn't been the case, though. I don't know how Luna is doing, but I think it does fracture the talent pool.
Use the fire of your blades.
For people in game development, it's not necessarily a bad thing because it means that there's more work, more companies throwing more money into the space. But so far, they all seem like pretty cynical. Like, we just want a chunk of this money type movements, so. I guess it's not ideal, but it's also inevitable. Like, when there's money here, all companies are going to chase after it. That's just what companies do. You can't really expect them not to. And at one point, Microsoft would have been thought of, like, when they launched their Xbox. That's kind of how I felt about it. I was like, God, why does Microsoft have to get involved with this, too? But they did what Microsoft always does and just sort of hammered away at it until they had a viable product. Oh, come on! Damn it! I was trying to get a... Fuck. Why are you guys frozen? Oh. You know, talking about how companies are raising their prices. I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily because of the expenditure they're having, but that was always the plan. Netflix was always going to raise their price. So was Amazon.
Use the fire of your blades to...
They don't charge a sustainable price to just get users in, and then they raise the price after the fact. Companies don't really act like... You seem to think that... Well, I guess I'm not an expert because I'm not in these briefings, but it's not like companies think about revenue that way. Like, oh, we're spending this money here, so we have to raise prices there. No, they charge what the market will tolerate, and they move through phases of their business. Sometimes they undercharge to drive up costs, but yeah, the goal is always to raise prices as much as you can get away with. Gunslinger Outlaw? Yeah, I kind of look like John Travolta, don't I? If John Travolta were an alpha gamer. It's different for every company, too. It's fun to theorize, but honestly, I've kind of given up on trying to understand a company's motivations unless they actually say their motivations out loud. And also, those motivations match what they've done. That doesn't always happen, though. And it's actually pretty rare. Okay. In the case of the Bungie acquisition, though, I'll say that, like, it was a nice circumstance where everyone sort of seemed to speak honestly about the state of the acquisition and what it was for. And everything made sense and aligned with what they had said previously. Why was there a weird little hitch there? Ugh. We good?
The newly dead should be here.
Finally got it.
The gate must be closed, and if the gate's closed, then it's true. Hell's full up. Without the Valkyrie to sort and kill them, hell is overwhelmed.
It is interesting you bring that up, though, because, what is it, in recent times, we are seeing legitimate steps to step into gaming. Amazon Prime, Game Pass might be great. I think Amazon want RuneScape, which is funny. Yeah. Or like Roblox or something. Wait, is Roblox already acquired? Just right to your left. Oh. Right to my left. Left. Right to my left. Oh, you mean this one? Yeah. I gotta carry this back, too. Wait, maybe I can't do that yet. You set it to play 4 ads unless that's unless that's intentional. I think it was set to what? Hold on. What is it set to? I think I'm set to like 1.5 minutes every 45 minutes. Is that too much? Also, is that more? Because I think it said that like it was gonna start playing ads no matter what. So I may have clicked on the wrong thing. Oh, Tencent had Roblox. They own an alarming amount of properties. Well, they've been investing in a lot of companies. But that's what companies with a lot of money do. It's how you make sure that you're not, like, pinned into to one thing. So, yeah, they've invested in tons and tons and tons of gaming companies. Like, I guess that's... I don't know if that's scary or not. That means that a lot of companies have more money to build stuff with. But yeah, Malcolm, I fiddled around with the settings a little bit. I'm kind of curious if it's going to result in anything. Just doing a bit of a test to see. Tencent is a major threat to be one of those dystopian companies from Blade Runner. We've already got them. I mean, Facebook's already there and has done material harm to the world. So I don't know. Sometimes I feel like the concern over like Chinese conglomerates and stuff is a bit short-sighted, given that there are American ones that have proven to be evil already. But you know, whatever. Hold on, need to explore more. But that's somewhat aboutism, you know. That doesn't really help anything, does it?
Locked. Now what?
Just exploring, just looking around. Still can't orb. I guess the thing, well, if you really want to be principled, you can boycott games that came as a result of Tencent investment money. I go. You orb after the boss fight? Okay. That seems to be the issue, is like people want a clean answer about what's moral or what they should be afraid of. And those are the conversations that I'm just like, I guess. I've never been one to fearmonger. Ow. Jesus. I've also never been one to like look at a practice and say like, this is the cancer killing games. That seems it's never that simple, I guess. It's never as simple as like company bad or one thing bad. It just changes things. There's positives and negatives, I think. In terms of outside investment, the negative is that you have to like, I guess, tolerate Stadia ads. There might be like a flood of really high-paying jobs in game development. God damn. Holy crap. Freeze is just the worst. Want simple solutions to complex problems? Everyone does, man. I do too. That would be great. I mean, the best I try to do on Inside Games is try to provide as much contextual information to accurately represent stuff, but even that involves a whole lot of simplification. Hey. Luckily, I'll say this, I've been lucky enough that like accountants and economists and stuff, like working professionals, sometimes reach out and I actually get to sort of compare notes and hear about their world and how they do things. It's astounding. The more I talk to people, the more I'm convinced I don't know anything, which is, I guess, a good thing. You probably don't want to listen to somebody that claims to know it all. Or I guess maybe you do. Maybe that's this simple answers thing. And before Tencent buys Inside Gaming? You mean Inside Games? Inside Gaming is a legally different and wholly owned subsidiary of Rooster Teeth because Warner acquired Machinima. Inside Games, though. I mean, if a 10-cent check wandered along, what would I gain by saying no? That's less people I would be able to employ, less content I would be able to make. Fewer streamer Ferraris I'd be able to buy. And he plans to stream Kakarot again soon. Huh. Dirty Demi, I thought about that the other day.
When we killed the Reavers near my home.
I really liked that game.
Here.
Somehow just kind of
How did they return?
put it down. Integrity?
Time doesn't move the same.
No one gives a...
realm.
Let me tell you right now, no one in this world gives a two shits about integrity.
Of Alfheim.
Integrity gets you 0 views.
The Lake
It
of
gets you
Souls
0
is
growth.
faster than Alfheim
I mean, I have my own standards for sure, but
Sorry.
there is no, like,
That's confusing.
there's no reward
We'll be back to
for
this
integrity.
sooner.
I'll tell you that.
Ah, aren't you a quick study?
Social credit goes down if you refuse. Yeah. Don't you want a PS5? When I think about it, Tencent gives fair terms. Don't talk about our country in a negative light. Don't recognize Taiwan. Everything else is okay. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, what if an American company invested in a foreign company, and then that company started making a game about the horrific treatment of the Native Americans or whatever? I mean, again, what aboutism, but... I guess it's different because that's us. But would anyone be like, no, free speech? Probably, maybe, a little bit. Maybe made a game about the Civil War. A realistic plantation slave sim. I hate glass houses type stuff, yeah. And I'm doing whataboutisms and honestly bringing up a lot of charged stuff for no real reason, so I'm gonna stop being an idiot in that regard. But again, like, what's the... I guess at the end of it all, I'm far too like task oriented and action oriented. So you can sit around and like be like, yeah, this is bullshit, that's bullshit, this is terrible, this is bad. But what does that accomplish, I guess, aside from exciting the senses? Maybe spreading awareness, I guess. But I feel like a lot of the times it's done in that spirit, but often in service of like watchability and YouTube metrics. Be scared of Blink. That content always does way better. I don't like where this is going. I agree. I'm not a big fan either. So I apologize for my dumb, my mouth getting ahead of me. It's towing a line. I do that often. Oh, geez. That's a lot of mans. I was hoping I could knock him off, but I don't think I can get him in the air. Ooh! That was weird. Oh, I thought I got my guard up in time. Dang. Oh. Phew. Yeah, how tough am I? I believe pretty strongly in balancing talking about subjects, tough subjects, but also the thing that I really learned is that it can be inappropriate to force tough subjects on people who just don't want to be bothered with that. Ow. And people come to video games for escape. Video gaming is a safe space for people. It's what I'm saying. I think it's reasonable to expect that. What? We already... Oh, man. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. Dude already leveled up. I didn't even do anything. Woo! Anyway, long story short, gaming's fine. There's more money in it than ever before. There's more people producing games than ever before. They're coming out faster than ever before. They have higher quality than ever before. Some people might disagree on the last point, but I think you got to take a pretty narrow view of things to see it as otherwise. So, more investment means more games, means more people making more money, means more families that can pay the bills and save for college. I haven't seen a negative result yet, aside from more choice, more competition. I was gonna say, the only time I've seen a gaming... What the? He just got life back in the middle of the air. What the hell was that? Man, sometimes this difficulty just really likes to tie you in knots. Oh yeah, Bobby Kotick, who is a fairly reviled character, for understandable reasons, did talk about the emergence of tech companies into the gaming space, and how he felt like the longevity of Activision Blizzard just wasn't there, because they didn't have the people, to like compete in AI and cloud processing and stuff, and they couldn't hire them either, which is interesting. Oh no! Thought I could do it. I thought I could just stun him. That would have been too easy. JP Versus, thank you for the resub. Oh, and Sir Necklace, thank you for the prime. Is it? Oh, you hit the same direction to go to fists. That's right. There we go. God. That already. Is Honey Pop even legal on Twitch? I'm pretty sure there's a non-porn version, right? God. There we go. Projectile mans where they're gonna be. Kotick lived long enough to become the villain. I don't know. I tend to think any CEO. Oh man! Oh, that was going really well. I tend to think any CEO, if you aired any of their laundry, it'd be equally bad. Maybe. I don't know. Activision Blizzard seems like a pretty unique example. They did get 2 watchdog agencies on their ass, but still. You can't sidestep that? Mm-hmm.
So that's it then?
Hmm. Oh, that doesn't knock him out of that. Okay.
Gonna be all right. your left! Watch your back!
I was still locked onto the wrong
Come on, get up, brother!
character. I was like, why am I looking this way? It sucks. Gotta be waiting to knock him off the edge. The only time I've gotten him off his feet is when I had Spartan Rage turned on. Oh, I thought I was doing another combo. Gosh darn it. Now the meter's all the way down again. And he just does that shit. Yeah.
Perfect!
Maybe they are bending towards a different set of the population to make them gamers? Wait, what? What are you talking about? I do think that's another aspect kind of feeding a lot of weird discontent right now. I think games the way they monetize and the way that they make content are changing. People don't like that because it's different. It's not what they're familiar with. Gosh darn it. Do you usually first game lore heavy games on max difficulty? Depends on the game. I like to. I need to change the attack I'm doing there. I think I can... Fuck. Okay. Alright, I think I understand the timing's a little better now. Fuck. Got a little confused there. I like difficult games. I like difficult games when the mechanics actually matter. When they're sort of raised to that difficulty. What? I couldn't get it. I couldn't dodge away from that in time. Wish he wouldn't fall so far away.
You don't look too good. So that's it then?
But yeah, Jet Cougar has said it all. Support your indie devs. If you're concerned about that, just don't play AAA games. There's so many games you don't need to really, like, you can do just fine. I think, to kind of continue the point I almost made before, got distracted. I do think a lot of people are reacting to the fact that, like, AAA space is not what they... It doesn't serve them anymore. There's another bigger audience that's less discerning and likes their games in different forms. And there's, like, a generation of people who are kind of figuring that out. That, like, these games aren't made for me anymore. Fuck. Can't move. Couldn't move. Couldn't move. You're able to use axe on him? Yeah? Yeah, maybe. Well, I just want to get him killed before everyone else pops out, but I keep hitting these gaps in the combo where he gets his stamina back. Which is annoying. Like that. Jeez, I can't... Okay, so I can't, like, dodge one attack. If I dodge one attack, he gets it all back. And now I'm screwed.
Well, that's not fine, man.
People don't always put their money where their mouth is when it comes to games. I mean, they do. It's just the people who are talking a lot aren't the biggest audience. That's the thing that it seems like it's really difficult to get people to acknowledge, is that when sales are there, that means there was a market. Even if it's not you or the people on Reddit. blarg. Yep, hitting his back does a ton of stagger. I just can't figure out how to do it reliably. Some moves make him flip around, which is really nice. I wish I knew how to do that reliably. I'll try to pay more attention to what does that. Damn. Oh no! I hit the wrong button! Blurg, have any XP for more moves? I've pretty much unlocked all the ones I can. I don't think... there might be another blade move. Nope, I've got all the blade moves unlocked. There's this. Stomp, sure. Maybe I can use this. Maybe if I set him on fire. He's not even getting, like, status effect. No, he is, a little bit. Oh yeah, you have to fill up your meter first, that's right. Ah. You!
This Valhalla. Is it within hell?
Oh, no.
Man, rough going. That was tough.
Only the worthy dead go there, the warriors who die in glorious combat. Hell is for those who die in dishonor.
Hardgrove, thanks for converting your sub.
And those dead of disease, mishap.
Thank you, Shonos.
It is dishonorable to grow old.
Well, never too late to go out fighting, I suppose.
sure. Give me the old dick twist. I got that dick eventually. Twisted it. Had to find it. Took me a minute. Wait, is this where I'm supposed to go? What if there's treasure somewhere else? I can climb up there, but maybe that's where I came from. Climb up there too.
Will killing the Bridgekeeper help the dead leave Midgard?
I don't expect it will, though I don't suppose it will make things any worse either. It'll be one less obstacle for the living to reach the inner sanctum of Helheim. Who'd be mad enough to go there?
In this way? There's a bramble you burned mid-fight. That's true. There was a little cabular area down there. Interesting. Curious. 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 The bramble on the other side I gotta get? Kinda looks like it. Yales. Raven nearby? Oh, man. Untold treasures to find. I love the sound design on the ravens in this game. They're just the right frequency to drive you absolutely insane. I swear this is where I came from. I don't remember climbing over that thing, unless it's kind of similar to the other thing I climbed over. Yeah, there's this cave down here that I haven't looked in. Or then maybe I did. Maybe. Where's that bramble? Oh, maybe it was just one of these climb-upables. Came from there, Raven and main area. Yeah, I can kind of hear it now. Yeah, I can definitely hear it now. This is like exactly the... Oh, there you are. Exactly the color scheme. Make it challenging. Maybe that's just why you climb up here. It's just to get that raven. It's treasure. Oh! Very good. Very good. Twist that raven's dick. Twisted it. Consider that bird penis twisted. Oh yeah, Full Metal. I played all the God of Wars. I didn't play the PSP one. What was it called? Spear of something? But I've completed them all. I completed this one too, but I've never finished it all in Give Me God of War. And I didn't, like the first time I played it, I didn't really do all the Valkyries or anything like that. Because I enjoyed the game so much, the plan always was to do another run on the hardest difficulty where I do everything. I experience all the game's content at maximum difficulty. To extract maximum gaming pleasure. What I'm in the middle of doing. I heard another raven. Oh, I need Atreus for that. Would you recommend the Horizon games? I had a hard time getting into it. You know, I did too. I would feel comfortable recommending the Horizon games if you enjoyed games like Assassin's Creed Odyssey or Far Cry, and you want more of that kind of experience and a good version of that kind of experience. But I don't know, I was kind of burned out on open world kind of do everything games by the time it came out.
That totem contains a powerful source of magical energy, the very power of hell.
So if you're burned out on that experience, you probably, like, even though it's really well made and it's a fun version of that kind of game, it's possible that people might be burned out on it. You playing Kratos from the hit game PlayStation All-Stars? Indeed I am. PlayStation All-Stars is indeed very own Kratos. They did a spin-off game of PlayStation All-Stars called God of War. And it's good. Good. Turns out it's really good. Weird. Weird that a spin-off would be this good, but it is. Stream more Ace Combat. Yeah, of course. I'm in the middle of Ace Combat 3. Electrosphere. And I definitely intend to keep going with it. Okay. Oh, he leaves behind mine. Oh, they kind of drift towards you, too. Oh, what am I? Oh, man. I get the worst time. Not a very tactical dodge right there. What? Oh. Oh, too early. Oh. I didn't know there was like a splorch on the end of it. What?
Left side, brother!
Hoo-ha, hoo-ha. Tell you what, I'm gonna get up and take a little bathroom break. Calm my mind. Release my negative energies. Jordan, thank you very much for the prime. Phew. Phew. Alright, I'll be right back. See you guys in just a second. Alright, I'm back. Thank you all for your patience. Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, I got a checkpoint. How uncommonly civilized. Thank you, God of War. Ow. Ow. I got far too distracted. I had it all, and I lost it all. watching this guy. He's gonna hop at me. Or not. Yeah. Damn right, he's got blue balls for me. Yeah. Oh, Matker Hellson, why are your balls so blue? Oh, he jumped up! He hopped on me! Son of a bitch! Oh, that's nice, though. It's an instant kill if they do that. I missed it! I missed it! I missed the timing! No, I took 3 hits! Didn't even get the counter out. I'm so frozen. Rig! Hey, what's up, Pat, man? Hey, good to see you. I'm doing pretty well. Playing a cool video game with some cool peoples. So really, not a problem in the world. Ooh! As far as I'm concerned. This is DLC, never seen this boss before? It's just, no, it's in the main game. It's in there. What? 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 I don't know what hit me. I don't know what hit me just then. Can't parry that teleporting move? I guess you could, but I realized that, like, the balls might still hit me if I parry it. Because the balls just get generated, right? I can try to parry it. Watched an old VOD of you playing Ready or Not with Bruce, Sark, and Diction. It was great. Hope you team up with them again soon. Me too. I'm lucky to have a pretty, mostly through Bruce, if I'm being honest, pretty cool extended network of gamers to play with. If you hit the blue orbs he creates when teleporting, it interrupts the attack. I tried to do that. It didn't seem to do anything. These? Okay. That seemed to work. It popped. Okay, so I guess it has to be, like, ranged. Ooh! Ugh. Darn it. Darn it. Ugh. What? That was really funky. This is when that mouse aim would be nice. Nope, 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 nope. No, wrong. Oh. What the fuck? Okay, he's just gonna keep summoning them. I guess I have to kind of try to hit him through all these dudes flipping at me. What? Okay. I'm a little concerned.
From behind!
What the fuck just happened? Why did I explode?
Watch your left!
Oh no!
Fine mess.
Oh man. I'm gonna play Serious Sam now. Pray for me. Praying. I'm praying that the many screaming headless kamikazes don't get you. You need more prayer XP? I'm gonna give you an X2 multiplier. That's how hard I'm gonna pray. What the What the Oh, I got another checkpoint. Glory be. Jeez. He's not constantly summoning dudes anymore. Ran out of dudes. Oh, Patman, thank you for the resub. And for the full year. Thank you very much. How you been? How you been, Patman? Been good? Hope you've been good. Come on! Oh, come on. Don't let this be it.
Right side, brother!
Finally.
Behind you! Look out!
There we go. Woo! Wait. Not quite. Get the two-hander on this one. Squelchy. I know that feeling, Kratos. I'm pretty exhausted too.
You'll have to get your hands dirty.
Yeah, the old Kratos stab. Give him the stab. I just gotta get that heart out. That's probably really deep in there too. Using keyboard and mouse. You know, I was, but I just went back to controller. Been good. Life's been busy of late. Haven't been able to sub for many months, but I'm back and ready to give my full support again. Right on. Well, I'm glad to hear that. It was always nice having you around. I don't mean to make you feel guilty or anything. I understand life sometimes. I understand how life can be. Even me, a man of unlimited freedoms and infinite passion for games, can still not stream 24 hours a day. That'd be cool, though. telling you, I just have to transcend into being a game-playing AI. Theorem of the stream. The no free lunch theorem states that any two optimization algorithms are equivalent when their performance is averaged across all possible problems.
I have the heart. I need nothing more.
You're set. Better not to linger here.
I suppose that's true because you're dealing with infinity. You're trying to average infinity, basically. All possible problems? It's an interesting theoretical statement,
My father.
but doesn't seem to have a whole lot of practical use.
Well, that explains a lot.
What is that place?
Never go there. Understand?
Never tell a gamer what they can't do.
How is he here? That is not possible.
Matger Helson, known as Helheim's son and bridgekeeper. Apparently he was actually born and raised in Hell. Growing up in a troll tribe can't be an easy life, but growing up in Hell must be even worse. It's interesting that the diary gets updated when Atreus isn't around.
It's just an illusion. Hell's known for torturing its inhabitants with their own past. We should focus on getting back to your son.
I want to go beat up that bird. What if I want to go beat it up? Punch it in the face. What about then? Yeah, I need to kill that bird thing. I am Kratos and I must murder. I do like that they at least gave Kratos... They gave Kratos so much more dimension in this game than just kill all gods, which I really appreciate. Need a no-clip command? Yeah. Fly out there and murder that bird. Let's see. I gotta like zap some gems now, right? How do we get out of here? Notice how thick Kratos' neck is? Yeah.
That lock needs a gust of hell's wind to open it.
He's got a strong back. Can till the fields. Are the clip code for Doom 2? Isn't it just no clip? Pretty sure that's why the channel's called that. Oh, it's ID clip. That's right. There was a game that had a no clip command. I can't remember which one it was. You still do Force Fridays or Star Wars Fridays? Yeah. It was Force Friday just for the alliteration of it. But yes, sometimes. Right at the Pillar Gate. This thing? It's not all frosty. Should mean something else. Keep seeing a stream menu occasionally flicker on screen. You mean this? That thing? That's just me alt-tabbing. Sometimes I have some stream things to click on. Half-Life had no clip. Ah, okay. There's a prompt on that thing? There is a prompt on that thing. Thank you.
Yeah.
Volition, no. I don't have G Fuel as a sponsor anymore. I'm actually sponsor free right now.
Real quick.
I decided it was time to mix it up a little bit. I'm talking with some other like
Help you name too.
supplement nutrition brands. And G Fuel had an exclusive clause, so I'm just
My equipment's in Midgard.
conversating,
Be right back.
looking at the field.
You don't suppose he'd nick those, do you?
There. Now they're ready for the winds of hell. Just target.
How's this game on PC? It's fantastic. It's really, really good. Extremely solid port.
Now target that wind trap. See that? Now you can absorb and release the winds of hell whenever it damn pleases. So you're welcome and I'm leaving.
Why is it called no clip when it allows you to clip into the background? So,
Sometimes wonder if there was some sort of accident in his...
clipping is when two models intersect. So typically in a game engine, there will be clipping checks to see if your character box or the bounding box around your character is clipping into stage geometry. So no clip turns off clipping check, basically. So that just means you can fly anywhere you want, fly through walls and stuff, because it just stops checking to see if it needs to push you back in bounds. This port's even better than Kingdom Hearts 3 and Final Fantasy 7 Remake. Wait, KH3. Is that ported? Oh, I guess, yeah, it's on Epic, huh? But yes, I would say it's the best console exclusive to PC port in a very long time. So it should be called Yes Clip? I suppose. The clipping happens when you hit a boundary. This is clipping. Clipping isn't moving through something. Clipping happens regardless, I guess. It's just the game deciding what to do when it detects clipping, or not to do anything. I guess technically that's not clipping because the game's preventing it from clipping in general. But yeah, I guess it should be called Yes Clipping. It allows, or it doesn't do anything when clipping occurs. I don't know if that makes any sense. It probably makes sense somewhere. I love talking about that stuff, man. The inner workings of game engines and all that stuff. It was one of the more fascinating parts of my computer science education, was getting like, oh yeah, love that. Getting a real deep functional understanding of how computers work, especially computer graphics. Computer graphics course I took was probably one of my favorites in my course load. So yeah, if you've ever wondered what those options are in your PC graphics settings, you never wanted to look it up, and you still don't want to look it up and want to have me ramble it to you, now's the time. You can ask me, you know what anti-aliasing is? Do you know what ambient occlusion is? I'm not trying to show off, even though it kind of sounds like it. I just love talking about video game tech. I just think it's neat. You know, it's like a potato. It's just neat. I was really shocked when I found out a game engine doesn't come with any levels or anything pre-built for game development. You literally have to build worlds, systems that make the game work. Yeah, you gotta make it all from scratch. There are asset packs you can get. And most dev tools will come with some very basic meshes and assets to work with. Just so you can kind of play with the tools. Yeah, it's not for free. That's what I find so just invigorating about games in general. It's the wonderful intersection of so many different and individually ridiculously complicated areas of study and technical prowess. I want to move. That's slow. All pixels are square. Anti-aliasing makes them not look so square. Yeah, that's close. It's close. All pixels are square. Anti-aliasing still uses square pixels. Ooh. Murdered.
Get up, brother.
Anti-aliasing makes squares rectangles. You guys are all kind of close, but not quite. All right. I'm gonna do it. Let's open up Paint. Here's what anti-aliasing is. Or first, we should figure out what aliasing is. An aliased edge is like a sawtooth. It's choppy. It's chunky. Let me figure out how to. So if pixels are boxes, which is what this is. Hold on. Let's set a fill color. So let's say I want to make a hey, wait a minute. Fill. Oh, there we go. Let's say I want to make a diagonal line. Why is this not Paint? Whatever. If I make it with pixels, it'll look something like this. Because you can't really draw like a straight vectored line on a graphic display because they're pixels, they're all squares. So I want a diagonal line, but I have this dumb little stair step problem. It looks jagged. It looks like a computer's rendering it. But what you can do, you can anti-alias. This is an aliased line, basically. It's turning a straight line into pixels that end up looking like a saw, have sharp points. What you do is you take all the pixels that are in between the, like, so what would happen is everything, hold on a minute. the reason you have an aliased line is because you have an edge with two different colors, basically. So this side would be all black, and then let's just say that this side is all blue. Yeah. Nope, still not blue. There we go. Okay. And then you have this annoying section where, like, there's all these black pixels, and you see this, like, gross, jagged line of black and blue right next to each other. What anti-aliasing does, it takes the gaps between here, like here and here, here, and here, and blurs them. So then it makes these areas somewhere in between blue and black. I don't know, it's somewhere in there. Let's say it's like that. So instead it makes these like a stair-step color. It makes the image a little fuzzier, but it makes lines appear straighter. Instead of being, yeah, it's like a smudge tool, but applied specifically to where two models overlap, and one is behind the other, so you get like a sawtooth pattern. Yeah, it extrapolates information to compensate. That's exactly correct. It runs processing on the image after it's been generated by the game engine. I don't know if I incremented my death counter there. DLSS does kind of the same thing, except instead of using pixels that are generated by the game engine, it uses deep learning to guess what those colors should be. So anti-aliasing kind of blurs the jagged line between polygons and colors. DLSS increases the resolution by filling in pixels that an AI engine guesses, and it's pretty accurate. So that's pretty cool. That's why it takes more power to turn on anti-aliasing, a tiny bit. Anti-aliasing is so efficient now that it doesn't really cost that much in terms of processing time. They've mostly got it on chip, so it's more or less free. It's just like one frame or less to anti-alias. Why did anti-aliasing used to be so taxing, but nowadays not so much? Graphics card got that much more powerful. That's part of it. Another part of it is kind of like with physics, dedicating hardware to it. So, okay, if you want to go real deep, and I want to go real deep, you can tell a computer to do math, any kind you want. But it takes a while if it's not specifically made to do that. You can load up all the instructions and have it do all the math fundamentally, because CPUs know how to do math. Or you can have a chip that has the math baked in hardware. So you feed in some numbers, you give it a clock cycle, and it does all of the math automatically, because that's just what the chip does. The downside is that it can only do that. But yeah, specialized chips do it faster. What am I trying to say? Computer hardware in general is always a trade-off between speed and versatility. A CPU that can do everything can't do it as fast as a CPU or processing that only does one kind of operation. And that's, again, because of the way the logic gates are structured. If you're doing it on a normal CPU, you have to load the instructions, you have to tell it what operation to do, you have to load all the registers with all the data you want the operations to be performed on, and then you say go. And then you have to take the result of that, plug it in again, do more operations on it. Whereas, instead of knowing how to add, multiply, modulus, divide, if a CPU only takes a set of numbers and anti-aliases them, then it can do it in one clock cycle, and that's it. So yeah, that's part of why it got so much cheaper in terms of performance, which is really nice. That was NVIDIA's big deal with what PhysX is. In the past, game physics had to be run on your CPU because it was just all math, all vector math.
Sorry.
But then NVIDIA made a chip that was just really, really good at computing vector physics. Just behind that door.
We should focus on getting out of hell.
And with that, I cannot argue. I'll just contemplate that little nugget in silence then.
What, this door? Oh yeah, I have to, that's right. Oh, we got a problem though. I can't suck out the wind from this side. Maybe I can. Oh. I can get it from up here. Yeah, it's neat. It's a little weird to me as a dork for computer graphics. How much now is getting offset onto AI and machine learning. how much computer imagery is going to be like guesswork from big data, but it works. It works. Having too many Steam friends is what can cause Dying Light co-op issues. Huh. Do invites count? Because I have a lot of invites. Maybe I need to clear those out. Yeah, AI upscaling is pretty baller. Part of me, I know it's coming, but the more and more of a game that's generated by AI on the fly and isn't bespoke assets, I feel like it's going to get into this weird territory where AI's just become this rolling, fuzzy fantasy generation engine. A series of predictive tools that generate scripts, characters, gameplay scenarios, all that stuff on the fly. And then games just come out in genres and that's it. It's just like whatever the knobs are twiddled to for that particular game. There's an Odin Raven on that bridge you just missed. Oh. I'm probably not going to get everything the first time through. I have to come back with Atreus anyway. Oh yeah, there's this part where you have to like run the fuzz all the way back. I guess you don't have to. You get something cool. No, I appreciate it, Dunkos. I don't mean to throw your hot gamer tip back in your face. Oh, there's a big man. Big man, big sword. Yeah, computer graphics are just so neat. I love it whenever games come out that have like all sorts of new graphical bells and whistles too. It's getting harder and harder to get kind of wowed by games technically, or really it's just that everything is really cool looking these days. Dying Light 2 is just so pretty. I'm excited to play more of it. Bruce and I are gonna actually really soon here. Gonna co-op a little bit. Control the ray trace? Yeah. Ray tracing is fun. I'm glad we finally got here. People have been fiending for ray tracing in games for a long time. It's been the impossible dream. Real-time ray tracing. Oh, just an important reminder that episode 1 of Shenmue anime premieres in an hour. I'm perversely curious. I think I'll probably watch it after the stream. Ow. That was silly. Oh yeah, I finally got an SD card for the Raspberry Pi. I'm making this like digital picture frame. I just realized I looked up a couple of photo apps for the Raspberry Pi, or Raspbian, I guess, which is, just Unix, Linux, whatever. But I realized I didn't really verify that they can do animated GIF. I hope they can. But basically, I'm going to mount I got a mini display on a Raspberry Pi. I'm going to load it up with these video game GIFs, and then mount that all inside a picture frame. A little power cord coming out of it. So that when it boots, it just goes right to the slideshow app. It shows some video game GIFs on a loop. I've tried to do this with a tablet before, but they all kept freezing. Like they would all lock up, and then I'd have to open up the case and reboot it. I don't know. Cheap Android tablets I thought would be the solution, but they're just not stable. So now I'm going with a Raspberry Pi, which it's actually kind of hard to buy them. They're tough to get. So this will be a fun little project. Oh right, I have to keep moving the ghosty wisps back. I think once I get out of Helheim, I'm gonna go on a quick break, eat a little snack, get ready for Dying Light with Bruce. Gonna be doing that in about 30 minutes from now. So. Shenmue Enemy Watch Party. I don't think I can do that. I guess I could just react to it on my own, but I don't know. I feel like I'm not cultured enough to be an interesting watch party partner. I guess if I'm watching anime, I don't need to be cultured. Got him. Yeah, everything is tough to get, right? If it's like remotely in demand, there's some dweeb out there who's gonna buy them all up and then resell them. Maybe that's why we all love digital media so much, because it's the one thing that doesn't sell out immediately. Your most anticipated game in February. Well, it's got to be Elden Ring, right? It's got to be Elden Ring. How can it be anything but Elden Ring? Wait, Elden Ring is February, right? It may not be. Fuck! How is nothing dying? Yeesh. It's stressing me out. Ooh. Supposedly February. Okay, well, yeah, then it's gotta be Elden Ring. New FromSoft game. How could it be anything else? Oh, I hear a crow. Aha. You could hide from me, eh? Okay, where's the next one? Oh, there it is. Is that an enemy? No. That's an enemy. I thought. What? Why doesn't it do the... just let me hit him.
You don't look too good.
Oh, come on!
Get up, brother.
So ridiculous. I'm playing Dying Light soon. Yep, in about 20 minutes. I'm gonna have to eat something before that, though. I was hoping to make my way out of Helheim finally, but man, they walloped me back quite a bit. Oh, that sucks. This whole thing is a checkpoint? Ugh. I wonder if it kept where the windy ball is. Jeez, come on.
Windy Ball all the way back here? Yeah. No. It reset Windy Ball. Crazy how like all the moves in this game make the enemies spread out in a fan shape, so you really can't corral them all and just beat them all up with one combo.
On your left! Watch your back!
Can't move, can't move. What the absolute fuck?
No!
Okay. Unfortunately, I think I have to call it there because I gotta eat something. I'm getting hungry. So I'm gonna take a break, about 20 minutes, and have myself a little snack. A little God of War snack. And then I'll be back. I'll be back with Bruce playing Dying Light 2. Hopefully into the long wee hours of the night. And Dying Light's kind of a candle game, isn't it? I think it is. It's a Dying Light. It's gotta be. So, yeah, the candle will be here too. But I'll be back shortly with Bruce Green, who's an awesome fella, playing an awesome game. So I encourage you to get up, walk around, hydrate a little bit, do some toe touches, maybe some high knees, jumping jacks, rotate those shoulders forward and backward. Gotta watch our postures out there so we can keep gaming long into the future. All right, thank you all very much for watching so far, by the way. I'm having a great time. Hope you are too. It's gonna be a no from me, dog. All right. Yeah, I'm not your dad. I'm not Kratos. I only play him on the weekends. All right, I'll be back in a bit. Thank you all very much for watching.